Hello and welcome back to my Vampire Survivors series. Today, I'm going to be bringing it back with Eleanor. The third time I'm going to be attempting to win a run with her, but that's just how it goes sometimes. But this time, of course, we are doing it on inverse mode, so hopefully it should be a little bit better. And you know what? Yeah, let's just take the beginning, because why not? Now, the scariest part about playing Eleanor, I believe, is going to be the early stages, just because the weapon is really not that great early on, so, you know, we'll try to figure something out. I might end up dying a couple times, and then maybe I'll have to, like, redo some of my tactics, but, either way, we're trying to kill literally any enemies right now. I have 18, 20 kills. Okay, this is not very good. Let's get some gems. Okay, screw it. We'll take Spell Strike. Spell Strike should actually be able to do some decent damage here, so I'm not too mad about that. But yeah, this is it's a little concerning. Okay, our damage is pretty low, and we're taking a lot of damage as well, just from the enemies surrounding us. Okay. Sure. We'll take the prismatic missile. And maybe it'll do something. I'm about to die here. In a couple seconds, probably. Okay. I'm dead. Don't really want any of these. None of these are good. I think Spell Strike is better than Spell String at this stage. You know what? Prismatic Missile is actually doing insane damage, though. Jesus Christ, that's kind of crazy. I'm getting reminded of my Rotten Ghoul run that I had, which is to say that this is it's not going super hot. I feel that there may be a very intense struggle to really do anything. Look, sometimes we gotta do what we gotta do in order to get wins, so I'm gonna take the Laurel, and we're gonna see what happens, okay? Yeah, let's do Prismatic Missile, level 2. Yeah. Oh, there's a floor chicken. Okay. We'll take a Spell Strike. Okay. We're doing something. We are doing a thing. I don't know if it's good, but it is a thing. Okay, Tome is hot. Tome is really hot. Okay, Prismatic Missile might actually carry this entire run. I low-key want to go Pentagram. Let's go ahead and take the Spell Stream. Okay. Well, I've got all my spell weapons, technically. Obviously, when I get Spell Strike, I don't know, I guess it'll just be a free level. Considering, I already picked up the weapon. For fun. God dang, this prismatic missile is really putting in work, huh? It's doing good. I'm liking it. I do feel like the beginning is just not the right choice, by the way. Just because, like, I don't know, it just isn't a lot of actual DPS increase, considering how little DPS spell string does regardless. Okay, well I don't want to pick up pentagram right now. Okay, sure. I'll take spinach, I guess. We'll just pick up these chests right now. There's no reason to wait, is there? Okay. If I have the Laurel, I don't think I'm going to take Lancet, though. I think Laurel by itself might be good enough, just as like an early defensive option. What we really need to focus on is getting damage, which, like, to be fair, Spellstrom is going to be really good for us in that regard. And also just, like, I don't know, man, Prismatic Missile's actually, it's doing stuff. I'm surprised. I didn't think it would do that much damage, but it's, like, murdering. And then if we combine that with, like, friggin' the thing, the crown, I don't know, we could have something interesting going on. I'm kind of considering maybe trying to go into like a freeze-y kind of build, because like the Prismatic Missile can unlock, or it synergizes with the Freeze Arcana. So maybe that could be a thing I could try to go for. Have the missile freeze stuff. Maybe I'll go for a little magic wand. Maybe I will end up getting the Lancet. I don't know. Lancet is kind of cheesy, but it is. I mean, it's good. So I can't be too mad. All right, we'll go ahead and get 2 extra revives here, just for safety concerns. I don't think that I want to get the guns, although if I go freeze... Should I just get magic wand now? Sure, I'll do it. So I'm gonna get the wand here, and then I want Spellbinder, right? So minute 11, I'm gonna go for the Freeze Arcana. And then I'm gonna try to like start freezing crap with the crown later, or not the crown, the pentagram. I don't know if I've been saying crown, but I've been meaning to say the pentagram is the weapon that I want to get later on. So maybe that could be a thing. I will have 1 extra slot, so it could be another freeze weapon. I don't know what it would be though. I mean, it could just be like Rune Tracer. I don't know. Rune Tracer is kind of meh. I mean, it's good. Don't get me wrong. Rune Tracer's good, but I don't know. It's a freeze weapon. I guess I'll just have to see what other weapons there are, because there aren't a ton. It's like the guns, the Bluebird, the Rune Tracer, and it's like, that's a... So I took half my health somehow, so that's glorious. I'm now almost dead. Okay, we will recover slowly, probably. And, you know, Laurel's starting to get to a point where it's starting to be a lot of shielding. You combine it with the tome being pretty high level. I don't know. Do we have level 6 in all of our spell weapons? We don't. We need 1 more on the spell stream. And then we will be able to get spell strong. which would, of course, be quite a good pickup here. Spellstrum is pretty strong, and it also scales with each activation, as far as I'm aware. So every time it does, like, the crazy explosion, it gets stronger. I'm almost dead. That's good. I almost just died there. Can I level up? I feel like I'm not getting, like, any XP. Okay, fine. We'll just level up the Laurel. Whatever. One additional charge. Okay, keep in mind that we do have 2 extra revives from Tirgasu. And then we also pick up extra revives from the Academy badge. So, like, worst case scenario, if we're about to die, we can just pick up the Academy badge and, like, lose a slot. Okay, well, there's one death. Yeah, I mean, we're not necessarily goners, okay? That's what I'm trying to say. We're not necessarily goners. We're not popping off, but we're not goners. And this Laurel it surely saved us a lot of HP at this point. I don't know if it can save our run, though. I mean, the fact that all of our damage is pretty much the freaking Prismatic Missile is pretty bad, because the Prismatic Missile can only hit in, like, one direction. Okay, pick up Stopwatch. Pick up this floor chicken. Open the chest. Okay, it wasn't a weapon evolution. That's sad. That's fine, though. Okay. So I'm looking for Spellbinder, right? And then beyond that, what can I really get? I mean, Bracer, maybe? I don't think Bracer's what I want, though. Okay. I mean, Prismatic Missiles, it's coming in clutch, I won't lie. Okay, Tome is maxed out, so the cooldown of everything is quite low at this stage. Yeah, Prismatic Missile's blowing stuff up, man. I can't complain. I'm pretty surprised at how potent this weapon actually is. Okay, there's a Spellbinder. So, if we lose our Tirgasu Revive, we can pick up another item, or we can just bank on keeping it. I mean, the only thing that I would really want to pick up is, like, Tarona's Box. That's, like, the only other item that I can think would even be relevant to me in this build. Which, like, I don't know if it's worth waiting to freaking die. So I think I'm just going to pick up all my crap. Pick up the Academy badge and then start making my way toward the crown. Eventually I'll be able to actually evolve this Prismatic Missile, which hopefully the DPS doesn't get lowered. I mean, the Vicious Hunger is the only weapon that I know that actually, like, actively lowers the DPS of the weapon when it evolves, but you never know, man. Some of these things are spicy meatballs, not in the good way. I'm kind of just, like, chilling, waiting for Prismatic Missile to carve out an area for me to walk through, and it doesn't seem like it's happening. In fact, I'm dying. I'm dying. Okay. We need to not be dying, but I am dying. I'm dead. Okay. Well, there's that. We have no revives because apparently Academy Badge doesn't give you an extra revive. I had thought that it did, but I don't know. God, man. It's so effed up. Come on. Okay, there we go. Spell Strong. Perfect. That's good. This is damage. We have some form of damage. I wish I had a little bit of extra magnet. It's like so many gems down there. Oh, shoot. Okay. We need to kill this guy. I'm just gonna get the extra revive, whatever. Down. Magic wand. Okay. Kill the Arcana chicken. Cool, okay. I might end up taking the freaking extra revives later. But for now... Here we go. Freeze. You know what? I could take Bracelet, I guess. Bracelet's not a bad weapon. So maybe I'll do that. But now, in theory, we should be much safer. It's still going to be scary at minute 28, because those enemies actually cannot be frozen. So it might be a good idea just to take the extra revives for that phase. So I accidentally just like friggin' leveled up the magic wand, I think, because I was trying to mash space to pick up the chest. But yeah, it might be a good idea just to pick up the extra revives for minute 28. In case we can't survive with the Laurel against the enemies that cannot be frozen. Okay. So let's run this way. Now we're looking for Bracelet and Pentagram. Right. I think at this point it's okay to pick up the Pentagram. We're probably safe. We're strong enough that we don't care if we lose a little bit of XP. Although, some of these enemies are quite tanky, it would seem. Oh, okay. There you go. Right into the mob. Okay, so now gems are worth more, which is cool. Yeah. That's cool, I like that. Let's go pick up this armor over here. I think I have to go up above. Okay, armed. It's not bad. Ooh, okay. I think we're just tanking it with the Laurel. Oh my god, okay, we're not tanking it. Let me wait for my Laurel to recharge real quick. Okay, I think we're at 3 charges right now. Just run through. We got armor up here, armor down there. We do have to be a little bit careful because like the mantises in this area are actually pretty scary. Brother. Okay, whatever. I'll just take the Academy badge. I wanted to wait just to like save a level, but it's not a big deal. Losing 1 level in the grand scheme of things is not gonna make or break my run. I'd rather keep the rerolls in case I need them for the Arcana. Okay. Okay, here's the mantis. And there's a bunch of mushrooms here too, apparently. And I'm looking for bracelet and pentagram. There we go, pentagram. Sweet. Double pentagram. Okay. How many? What's going on? Okay, another pentagram. Another pentagram. Alright, cool. That's swell. I'm just gonna leave that other armor because I don't really feel like going to get it. I mean, I can barely even get out of here right now, honestly. Like, Laurel was actually the most clutch pickup of all time, I have to say. I think it legitimately, like, saved my run 20 times over. Okay, now we have Magic Wand. You know, getting the bouncy Magic Wands wouldn't be the worst, but again, because I can't freeze the enemies at minute 28, that's the thing that I'm scared about the most, so I do think that I'm just gonna chill. try to get the extra revives. I know I've said this already like 3 times, but I'm just thinking out loud, you know. Just doing a little thinking. Nice. Okay, that was a good pentagram activation. Do it again. Why not? Do it again. Why not? Do it again. Why not? I'm just going to banish all the crap that I definitely know I won't want. Just in case I get a candy box or something, I'll leave some of the weapons that I might want to take later on. And there we go. Gorgeous moon. It will be gorgeous. I'm excited to see how much XP I get from this activation, actually. My god, why is it so many crappy weapons? Where is the bracelet? Okay, I almost leveled up 4 times off that. I might have to skip some levels, man. I know the bracelet's like kind of rare, but still. Okay. Let's start running to the clover. Well, you know what? I also forgot the bracer's actually an item on the stage, so I'm glad I didn't take it earlier. I totally forgot about that. I kind of thought about taking it, even though it's not that useful. Bruh. Really? I'm just gonna have to start skipping, man. I mean, maybe I shouldn't go for Bracer. Or, for Bracelet. Maybe I should just go for Rune Tracer? I don't know. Screw it. I'll take Rune Tracer if I see it, because this is not good. You know, skipping a couple times is not the worst, but it doesn't feel good to do, that's for sure. Like, Rune Tracer isn't bad either. So, okay, I'll stick Rune Tracer. Rune Tracer is actually pretty good here, because, like, we can get the Bracer, we have a ton of projectiles, you know, it's not bad. I like Bracelet, but Rune Tracer is a decent alternative. And look how many things it's freezing, too. Once we get Bracer, the damage is going to be pretty good. Just the extra projectile speed. Ooh, okay, we can maybe farm some Mantises here for some XP. Okay, apparently not. We leveled up like once. Alright. Go for random on the limit break, as I often do. There's 4 clovers. Oh my god, it's a 4-leaf clover. That's actually, like, unironically, that's lucky. I've never seen 4 of them before. Granted, I've only played the stage a few times, but that's pretty cool. There's level 5. Alright. Do I want to pick up the Metaglio left? I mean, realistically, probably, but I'm not gonna. I might come back for it later. For now, I'm just gonna try to make my way toward the DPS items. That's my main MO. I actually don't know what MO means. I've come to realize. I used to think it meant motive, but I think it, in like an actual like criminology, forensics perspective, I think it might mean something different. I'm not sure. Anyways, it doesn't really matter, does it? Take the bracer, got another bracer. There are a lot of items on the stage this go around. We have 2 skulls, 4 clovers, 3 bracers. We had 2 crowns and 2 armor as well. Kind of cool. Alright. So now no future should be going kind of crazy. So it is interesting. Apparently the no future actually does have a duration still. I actually never noticed until now, but it does like spray out, like right now. Boom. It sprays out of your character, so. It does actually expire and then go on cooldown again. So Spellbinder is pretty good with the Rune Tracer evolution. Supposedly. Alright. Got the silver ring over here. That'll be a good pickup for us. Area, duration. It's all good. I think those are the only 2 stats it gives, right? Area and duration. Either way, they're good. Okay, I'm not going to complain about it. Duration in particular will be good for us with the Laurel. Area's less useful, but still useful. It probably helps out Spellstrom. Look at us, we're holding him in check. Okay, so he's making his way up here. It's kind of crazy, like, I don't know, man, these Atlanteans are supposed to be so strong, but they don't have a ton of knockback resistance. Like, it's not unheard of to kind of like hold them in place. You know what I mean? I mean now, because we don't have the NFTs, it's coming back with a vengeance, but you get the idea. I'm just glad we don't have a bunch of curse, because I remember when we were going for like a bunch of curse runs, those guys would run pretty quick. I also remember when I was playing my run with Abino, I think is the tree, and I like got the Magnet Arcana and picked up like a silver ring or something, and then the dude spawned and I couldn't get away from him, and I was like, wait a minute, did I just throw this entire run? And fortunately, I was able to survive somehow. I don't remember exactly how, but I was able to avoid a death for but a moment. And here we go. We don't even need to use any rerolls, so I wasted those skips earlier, I guess. But that's good. So now we have 5 revives, which is huge. Because I'm calling it, man. We're probably going to need to use quite a few of those at minute 28. But until then, we're kind of just chilling. We're not really doing a ton of damage. But you know, we're not taking damage either, right? And that's the most important thing. Like, we definitely had runs that have killed these guys way faster. Even on higher curse as well. Oh, there we go, he's dead finally. Alright, well, I mean, to be honest, the rest of this run could just be me, like, standing still, almost. Unless, you know, a boss shows up that I can't freeze. But aside from that, I can mostly stand still. Because the Gorgeous Moon will take care of the XP gathering for me. So there you go. This will be the rest of the run, 7.5 minutes. I think we'll be okay. I really do. Early on, I was super sketched out, but yeah, the Prismatic Missile, like, crazy carried our damage early game, and Laurel crazy carried our survivability early game. So it was a nice little 1-2 combination. And I'm just glad that I was able to show off the power of the Laurel without having to resort to, you know, the infamous combo that shall not be named. It's just a fun weapon. You know, I like it. I like that it exists. A purely defensive weapon, I think, is cool. Yeah. You know, assuming that we do win this run, there'll be another character in the books. I believe that'll be number 3, because I think my first inverse run that I succeeded in was with Sammy, right? And then I did Genevieve. Now this would be Eleanor. I think it's only 3 out of the 8, because I think I tried Rod and Ghoul first, and I obviously got destroyed. And I don't believe that I did inverse mode with Genevieve, because I don't think that character would do very well, to be honest. So yeah. Out of all the characters, I don't know if I've said this already, but I think Eleanor, I mean, honestly, there are a lot of like characters that look pretty weak in the early game in this DLC. Eleanor, I think Keitha, I think is their name, Keitha. The person that has the arrow, I think their early game looks pretty weak. Rotten Ghoul obviously has an insanely weak early game. Genevieve even, like, that weapon is not that strong. You know, it shoots out like a couple snakes, and that's pretty much it. So, I don't know, it could end up being scary. I think that Luminaire and Marto are going to be, like, easy peasy. I think those characters will be easy. Everybody else might end up being pretty rough. Alright. All of our enemy kills are now buffing up the boss of the forest. Spooky. Yeah, I'm still in shock that Sammy was so strong. Like, that's kind of crazy, right? Did I steal a bunch of crap, or why did I have so much gold? Yeah, I don't know, like, I really underestimated the gold synergies between the character and the arcana and the weapon. But it was extremely powerful. You know, potentially, like, it honestly almost feels like that character could be one of the strongest characters in the game. I think the only thing that's really holding them back... No. I was gonna say the only thing that's really holding them back is that they don't scale, like, infinitely, but, like, who cares? You know what I mean? I was thinking about it from, like, an endless mode perspective, but, like, endless mode is, like, whatever. Who cares about endless mode, right? So, yeah, I mean, Sammy, like, feels like one of the strongest characters in the game, for sure. It's crazy what that character can do. Just the sheer number of levels that you get. But, Eleanor's cool too. I don't know. My thing with Eleanor, I guess I'll go ahead and say it now. I kind of mentioned it previously, maybe in the previous DLC, but I'm thinking about doing like a tier list for Vampire Survivors once I finish this DLC. And it's gonna be like tier lists of like freaking everything. I don't know, like items, weapons, characters, arcanas. Probably not stages or anything like that. But, you know, to get into a little bit of spoiler territory, I definitely feel like Eleanor is not that powerful. Like, I think if other characters did not have access to the Academy Badge, and, you know, if Academy Badge was not, like, a stage item, and if the spell weapons were not, like, available to all the other characters, you know, then there would be a reason to play Eleanor. But the fact that you can get every single spell weapon with any character, the fact that you can get the Academy Badge with any character, and that it's a stage item on these stages. Like, sure, if you're playing, you know, a different stage, getting the Academy Badge is cool. But, I don't know. I mean, I guess viewed from that perspective, Eleanor's not bad. But, like, strictly speaking, like, Eleanor is worse than Maruto, I would say. Probably worse than Keitha as well. I would have to imagine. Also, we have reached the stage that I was speaking of earlier, where it's now just a bunch of guys that are killing us non-stop. And, we're taking damage. Okay, I'm gonna... So I've got like 2 revives left. I'm gonna pick up this Orologian. And now all the enemies are frozen. And there's another one below me. It's right here, actually. So I'm gonna wait for this one to pop, because we have 3 laurel stacks. And now I'm gonna grab this one. Okay, cool. I'm also gonna try to make my way towards some floor chicken. There's not another Orologian in range, so... I'm just gonna come over here, get this floor chicken. And if we survive another 10 seconds, we should be okay. Because that's when the next wave should spawn. Okay. That's okay. We have 1 revive left. So I think we're fine. Because now these enemies can be frozen. Holy crap. Okay, I almost died. We're good. We just have to get away from the enemies that can't be frozen, and we'll be okay. Let the laurel do its job. Also, you know, maybe look for some floor chicken, just in case. But yeah, Eleanor, not my top tier characters, but I guess when you view it from the, like, stage item independent, you know, she's not bad. But she's not the worst, because, like, the Academy Badge is an extremely powerful item, for sure. You know, 3 revives, 3 duplicate, or 3 projectiles. It's definitely not bad. But either way, this will probably be the last time you see me play her. Because we got the dub! Celebrating a little bit preemptively, but we got the win. Let's go. Okay, you can kill me. Oh, how did I get so much gold? 80,000 gold? What? Is that real? How did I get 80,000 gold in 20 seconds? Is it because of Luminaire? Or is it because of Gorgeous Moon? It might be both. That's crazy. Anyways, sorry I got super sidetracked. That was just insane. It astonished me that I got so much gold there at the end randomly. But, yeah, that'll be it from me for today's episode. Hope you all enjoyed. Hope you have a good day, good night, wherever you are in the world. And I hope to see you next time, where I am going to be trying to get another victory with one of these DLC characters on inverse mode with maximum charm, maximum curse, and maximum fun. Hope to see you there. I'm out of here. Peace.